party people. Just kidding. JK. Party people. I don't know where I got that from. So, it is... What the fuck is that? It's Sunday. Sunday fun day. And it is September 1st. Hip hip hooray, it's September. Can you believe how freaking fast this year has gone? Like, I feel like every year it goes faster and faster and faster. I swear, I feel like a week ago, okay, maybe not a week ago, but like a few months ago it was January. Like, this is so crazy to me. So crazy. So, I'm already at work. Yeah. There was absolutely no line this morning. There was like 5 cars when I got in line. I crossed in like less than 10 minutes. No joke. No joke. God, I wish it was like this every Sunday, and I wish I didn't have to leave at 6:30 in the morning to have it be this way, because, I mean, otherwise it's just a freaking pain in my ass. For reals. So I told Ed I'd get here at 8, but I crossed at like 7:15, so it's like 7:30-ish. 7:36. So I'm early, because I'm not even scheduled until 4:30, but we have like a whole bunch of big parties today, and it's only 2 girls. So I will be helping. So another double for me today. Yesterday, I didn't do any videos because there really wasn't much to talk about. My day was pretty boring, actually. So I went to 3-in-1 at 10 o'clock. I crossed about 8:30-ish. Went and took a shower. The truck stop was finally open and operating, so I was able to take a shower. I went to 3-in-1. It was slow as balls. I made $36 after tip out and eating. I walked out with $25. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of shitty. Like, I left an hour early, and as I was leaving, like 2 tables walked in, but I just feel like either stay and have a possibility of being late to Ono's, or it's dead as fuck, like, just go. You know what I mean? Like, what are you gonna do? So I just left at 3. That way, because Casey, the bartender, he hadn't clocked in like until like maybe the last hour, and he was pretty much like letting me take all the people so that I could make a little bit of money. But he was still helping me, you know, so that's why I tipped him. I only gave him like $5, but when you only make $36, like, what are you gonna give him, you know? The one thing I hate about black is when you do your makeup, it ends up all over your fucking shirt. For reals. Not the business. So, that sucked. So I left over there around 3. I came straight here, because where the fuck else am I gonna go? And Ed saw me in the parking lot, and he's like, hey, just come in right now. I was like, oh, yeah, because I don't want to rest or anything. Okay. So I came in to Ono's a little early as well, and clocked in about 4-ish. We were slow, but we had like little rushes here and there, and because one of the other girl I was serving with, she left pretty early because of how slow we were. So that kind of allowed me to make some money because I was by myself. And so those little rushes that I got, I probably wouldn't have made much if she stayed and I had to like share the tables with her. But I was able to, I made $183. After tip out, I walked with $150. I have to tip out my hostess, which she did a lot for me, so I gave her 10%, $18. And then I tipped 2 sushi chefs and a cook. I gave them $4 each, so that's $12. And then I gave the dishwasher $3. So I tipped out $8, which I feel like is a lot. That's like $40 that I'm tipping out, you know, because it's a lot of people, but it's a new rule. So, what else? I don't know what's going on though. I guess Ed says that like Crystal's not even going to be managing anymore. I know he said she's not going to do the schedule anymore, so that might mean, I asked him if I'm going to get some of my hours back, and he says yes. And I'm like, yes. So that's good. So I also was owed $50 from Friday at Ono, so I ended up going home with like $238. So it's pretty good, you know. I'm glad when I can go home with over $200. That's like awesome. I know 50 of it was from yesterday, but still, like to come home with over $200 is like the best feeling ever. Monster. All right. Let me see. I'm gonna put something over myself because actually, you know, let me just put this on. Because I put the powder on, you know, and it gets all over my shirt. Look, I already have this piece right here from, I don't even know what. Okay. So, because this powder is like a hot mess, I already have it all over my fucking thing. God, I should have kept that loose powder thing. Would have made my life so much freaking easier. My hair is crazy, as always. Okay, so today I'm going to be here at Ono's all day. We have karaoke on Sundays now, and one of the videos from last Sunday went viral and has over 1 million views. It's like at 1.1 million the last time I saw it. So, yeah, we're expecting quite the big crowd. It is Labor Day weekend, so who knows? But we do have a party of 32 this morning. And a party of 6 later. And then the patio's already reserved for karaoke. Luckily, they staffed us up a bit more, so it's not just 2 servers, but it'll be 3 servers and a hostess. Thank God. We need it because we're so busy. It's like impossible to give good service. And then we've had 2 bad Yelp reviews from, I should just keep this up for a minute, from the last 2 Sundays, because the first Sunday I was missing, and so they were shorthanded. And then last Sunday it was just me and Amory, and I mean, we were shorthanded. Like, we could have used a hostess, we could have used another server, but you know. So, yeah. So today should be a good day. And then I'm hoping throughout the week, because I'm not scheduled at 3-in-1 again until Saturday. And so I'm just hoping that at some point throughout the week he'll call me in, because I need the money. And there's potential to make money there. That Thursday that I worked, it's funny because even Rick was telling me, Rick is my boss, the owner, one of the owners of the bar, and he was like, I was looking at the sales from Thursday, and Natasha ate you alive, and I was like, what? Apparently she had like over 1,200 in sales, and I had 5, and I left with 50, and she left with over 100, and I was like, okay. It's cool because it's my first my second day. I'm still learning everything and I'm still meeting everybody. I'm kind of treading lightly. You know, I'm not going to go in there and be like, my table, you know. So as I go, I feel like I'll get more comfortable, a little bit more stern, confident. What's the word? I don't know. I'm not gonna just like let her take all the good tables and like fuck me over. I'm a mom too, you know. You have 2 kids, I have 6. Trust me, I know the hustle, girl. I know the hustle. But on the other side of that, she's a freaking sweetheart, and I have no problem with her at all. And I probably would have done the same thing if I was her and there was a new girl there. So I'm not tripping. Plus, there were a few tables that I just grabbed and didn't say nothing to her about. So, I mean, it's whatever, you know? It's whatever. So, yeah, I'm probably going to be exhausted. I already am exhausted. I don't even know how much sleep I got. I think I went to bed at like 1. I woke up at 5:30. I think I actually got up at 6. So I have like 5 hours of sleep-ish. Yeah. You know, I don't really understand this whole not being pregnant thing because, okay, when I first got with my husband, I was pregnant within 2 months. And then from that time on, I spent the majority of our relationship being pregnant. I was pregnant for 2.5 years straight. Like I said, I got pregnant 2 months after we got in, and then 6 weeks after I had the baby, I was pregnant again. And then 8 weeks after I had that baby, I was pregnant again. So I was pregnant like for a really long time, and apparently when you're pregnant, like you have to pee all the time, right? So I want another baby, and I'm trying to get pregnant. However, my tubes are tied, so it's like really freaking hard. I need to get them reversed. But because it's still possible, I mean, nothing's 100%. I still try, you know. I still track my ovulation and make sure that we're, you know, doing it at the right times. I try to make sure we're doing it at the right times. And, you know, anything's possible, and nothing's going to happen if I don't try, you know. So for now, until I can afford to reverse it, I'm just going to keep doing what we can. And, where was I going with this? Where was I going with this? I don't know. Fuck. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh, okay. So, I feel like before I'm super fertile, and every time I was pregnant, I knew I was pregnant. I didn't even need a test. Like, I took a test because, you know, to confirm, but every time I thought I was pregnant, I was pregnant. So, there are times when I'm like, dude, am I pregnant? Because, like, I will have to pee so much. And I'm like, why do I have to pee so much? I don't understand, like... But it's not all the time, you know what I mean? It comes and goes. There are some days where I have to pee like every 20 minutes, and then there's some days where I won't pee for like 4 hours. You know what I mean? So it's so weird. And I'm just like, God, that reminds me of like pregnancy symptoms, you know what I mean? Because when you're pregnant, you have to pee like every fucking 5 seconds. So it throws me off. There have been a few times where my period's been late, which is weird because... since the day I've had it, it's been very regular. I've never, ever been late unless I was pregnant. Which is why, when I was late, I knew right away, I'm pregnant. So now that I had my tubes tied, I've been late 3 times. And each time I get all excited. I'm like, oh, I'm pregnant. And each time I'm not. This one day really fucked with me because... I was like, so the day I was supposed to start, I like spotted, like for literally 5 minutes, like a little tiny bit of blood came out. And then I didn't have nothing for like 3 days. And I was like, oh, maybe that's the implantation blood. Like maybe I am pregnant. I was all excited. 3 days later, I started a full-on period. I was so upset. And I was like, fuck me, man. And then before that, I was 3 days late, like just completely late, but I wasn't pregnant. And then this one, I was a day late. And I'm like, fuck, man. This is not the business. I just want to have a baby. I would prefer to be pregnant with it and have it, but I would just like take one too. But I would want it to be like newborn. Because I want to do like the whole thing, you know? I get so mad when I see people like put their babies in like dumpsters and shit, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? So, if anybody sees this and you're pregnant and you don't want your baby, bring it to me. Write me on here, or I'm in San Diego, California. Like for reals, 100, no lie. Like, I want your baby. If you don't want it, like, apparently if you want it, like, keep it. But if you're gonna throw it away in a freaking garbage can, I would want it. I can't go through the adoption process because I don't have a residence here. And they have to like do a home inspection and all that shit. Like, yeah, come on over to TJ. And they'd be like, no. And then we thought about adopting in TJ. I don't know why we haven't talked about it more. Probably because we just need to kind of get caught up financially. But it's definitely a possibility, you know? I'm down to adopt a baby from TJ. It doesn't have to be, you know, from the United States. With my citizenship, I can get the baby papers, you know. It would be a little bit more complicated for sure, but could figure it out. Could figure it out. How do I look? Other than old. God, I need better makeup. I need a smaller forehead. But I feel like if I had the surgery to bring my hairline down and I had it like here like a regular person, I feel like I would look weird. Right? Don't you think you would look weird? I think I just gotta work with a big forehead, you know? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Yeah. Big forehead. My whole family. We all have them. Just means we're super fucking smart. That's what it means. And I need to whiten my teeth because, as you guys know, I fucking smoke, so my teeth are nasty as fuck and yellow, even though I brush them every day. Yeah. How should I do my hair? What do you guys think? I just do like, I need to dye it for sure. I already know that, but I just haven't had the time. I haven't had the opportunity. I'm at 6,566 miles, and I was supposed to get an oil change at 5,000 miles. And I still have the donut on my car. I need a new tire. So, luckily, tomorrow is Monday, Labor Day. The kids don't have school. I don't have work. So I just get to kick it all day at home with my husband and my babies. However, I am going to take this time and get my oil change and my tire fixed because Lord knows I need it. And I gotta take good care of this car because it's the only car I have that's like good to go, you know? So if something happens to it, I'd be freaked. But yeah. So that's my plan. I probably won't make a video tomorrow because it's Monday and I'll be home with my family, but I will definitely see you guys Tuesday. And not that anybody cares, but yeah. Okay, that's it. Wish me luck today. It's gonna be a rough one. Peace out.